Welcome, everybody. I am just making sure we are all set. We are live on Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook. So, however, you would like to join us every week, that's absolutely per your preference. We are just trying to make more platforms available for all of you. We'll be starting the yoga session in about 3 minutes. So, please settle down. And also, if you can take a moment to maybe send a reminder to any of your friend or family members, send the link, however you would like to encourage them to join us. That is going to be really, really beneficial for us, all of us here at Utsahi, who is trying hard to get these sessions free for the community members. So your contribution will really help. Just contribution in terms of that 1 click or 2 clicks, or just sharing the message, encouraging others, that is really appreciated. I hope everybody can hear me well today.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for responding. Okay, 7:59. We can get settled down. The best way to just settle down when you come to yoga class is just sit in any comfortable posture for you. And first off, start by bringing your mind to your class, to your practice. Stop thinking about everything else that was happening before, everything else that you have to take care of, okay? So now we will begin our yoga class. Please settle down. Namaste to everybody, and thank you for joining our yoga session today. I'm really happy that you can join us and participate in our yoga sessions. And we will be practicing very simple, relaxing yoga. So, end of the day, especially here in USA, we are all tired. We want to go to bed. We've eaten a good dinner. But before we go to bed, if we practice yoga, simple, relaxing yoga for a little while, then we will realize the difference. We will notice the difference in our sleep pattern, in the amount of relaxation we get throughout the night, and then next day morning you'll feel much better that you practiced yoga. It also helps psychologically quite a bit as well. For me, especially when the day is getting very busy, I feel like taking a break and just practicing yoga, even if it is for 10-15 minutes. Sometimes it could be just a break of 1 or 2 minutes. But even then, if I just practice relaxation, practice breathing, I feel very accomplished. That is one thing. Secondly, I feel very re energized, almost like, all my priorities have been set right and I am aligned with what needs to be done and I'm on the right track. So sometimes you just need that reassurance during the day. So even if you take a break for 1 or 2 minutes, please try to implement any of these techniques that we are practicing in our yoga sessions. Having said that, let us start our practice for today. Please sit in any comfortable position, either on the floor or in a chair if that is more comfortable for you. We will start with thorough relaxation of body and mind both. So when we are saying relaxation of body, let us just try to leave our body loose. Try to observe every part of your body, all the way from the top of your head till the tip of your toes. In any posture that you're sitting, you should just feel like you're comfortable, you're feeling satisfied, happy, you're not feeling any kind of pain or tightness. Just relax your whole body, please. Let your body weight on Mother Earth. Just leave it on Mother Earth if you're sitting down. Relax if you're sitting in a chair. However you are, just leave your fingers loose, hands loose. Place your palms on your knees so that your hands are supported. You know you're sitting in a safe, clean environment. Atmosphere is good. There's nothing to worry about. Just relax physically. Also, keep your eyes closed if possible, please. That will help you relax mentally further. So let us stop thinking about everything else. Let's only focus on ourselves for this next 25 to 30 minutes of yoga practice. How are we feeling? Are we feeling any tightness? If so, can we remove the tightness by internally relaxing our muscles, relaxing ourselves? Can we remove that stress by not worrying, by not thinking about anything else, by just maybe focusing on our own breathing, by just bringing this observation, awareness to our own selves? So let's try to implement these simple techniques to reduce our stress, to be one with ourselves during this yoga practice. So, relaxing both physically and mentally. Let us now bring our awareness to our breathing, please. Kindly bring your rate of breathing slower and slower as much as possible for you. Just sometimes we are breathing fast as we enter in a rush to the yoga class, or if some other worries are going on throughout the day. Let's take this moment to give importance to our breathing. As long as we are breathing, we are living, as Guruji reminds us often during class. So, breathing is the prime significance or indication of our life. So, pranavayu, breath is life. So, let's breathe first normally and then slowly go for deep breathing. Please breathe in a long, deep breath. Comfortably, kindly keep your back straight so your breathing becomes even better. Sometimes when you're slouching, there is unnecessary pressure on the chest and you're not able to breathe very well. So try to keep your back straight, your chest is opened up a little bit more. Breathe in deeply, fill in your lungs with all the oxygen, which will benefit us, and then slowly follow it by a long exhalation. Please continue this at your own pace. A long, deep inhalation followed by a long exhalation. There is a tiny little bit of gap between the inhalation and exhalation. So the whole cycle happens in 4 phases. Breathing in, a small gap, then breathing out, then a small gap. Just continue that, please. You need not think too much into it. What we are trying to do is inhale as long and as comfortably as possible, followed by a long exhalation. Now we'll go one step further to help us relax further, take benefits of our yoga practice, and that is recitation of Om or Omkara. Breathe in a long, deep breath, and during exhalation, let's try together, please. If you're observing me, you'll notice that I'm trying to extend that Om to the extent possible by me. So during exhalation, the long exhalation, you're also trying to elongate that Omkara recitation. That is going to benefit us. Let's try it again, please. Inhale, long and deep. During exhalation, one last time, please try and find the right pitch and tone for that sound, melodious sound that you're producing. That way, you will be able to feel the vibrations inside your body that will help us calm down further. One last time, deep breath in, and during exhalation, continue to be in this state of silence, please. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the feeling of peace and calmness. That peace is within you and it is actually manifesting to your environment, atmosphere around you as well. Now bring your palms together, please. Rub the palms together, produce a little bit of warmth, and then place them on your closed eyes. Feel the warmth, pitch darkness, relaxed state of body and mind. Now slowly, as you massage your face, slowly you can open up your eyes, please. Very slowly. This is the state of relaxed state that we should continue our yoga practice, regular yoga practice. So even if we take about 5 minutes to settle down, to feel relaxed, that is what is going to help us long term. So please take this moment. Do not rush into your yoga practice. Try to take those 4 or 5 minutes in the beginning to relax thoroughly. Then now we will proceed to very simple movements for the various joints in our body. We'll start with our upper extremities. The smallest of joints that we can think of here are the finger joints. So very simple movements like folding the fingers, make a fist of your palms, apply slight pressure please, and then slowly open up, stretch your palms. Let's enjoy these simple movements which are benefiting us greatly. Breathe in, apply slight pressure throughout your palms, fingers. You can feel them in your wrist, your arms as well. Breathe out. Now, let's bring our palms together in Namaste at our heart. We are together in this beautiful practice of yoga. Let's go ahead and push all the fingers against the respective finger of the opposite hand. Just push it, please. Push it. Spread your fingers a little bit. Feel the pressure. Hold that position for a little bit so we can benefit from that pressure. And come back, please. Come back to the starting position. You should not be feeling pain. At any point, if you feel pain, then that practice should be avoided. Please release very slowly and carefully. Come back to the starting position. Let's try again. Breathe in, apply slight pressure. All the 10 fingers are feeling the pressure, palms are feeling it, wrists and arms. Relax, please, relax. Wonderful. Now, while we are there here in Namaste, let's also bend at the wrist here. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed as much as possible. Apply slight pressure on the palm that's at the bottom. Just using the palm on the top, just slight pressure, please. You'll feel the pressure on the wrist. That's helping us relax. Now on the other side, please. Breathe in. Hold it there, please. Let's benefit from that slight, gentle pressure. Breathe out. Let's try it one more time on both sides. These simple movements and practice will help us with big conditions which are very bothersome, like carpal tunnel syndrome. Sometimes we have different kind of issues just with our routine lifestyle. So these very simple movements, when practiced every day, will make a huge difference. So please try them every day. Relax, relax. Now let's make a fist of our palms again. We are going for rotation at our wrists. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, please. Any direction is fine as long as you're getting the rotation in, complete rotation of the wrist. Now let's rotate in a couple times in the reverse direction. Breathe in and breathe out as you complete the rotation. Go slowly, please. No need to rush. The slower we are going, the stronger we are getting. Now, if you'd like to change positions, you're welcome to change position. If you like to continue being there, you're comfortable, continue in that same position, please. We're going to raise our hands now, parallel to each other and parallel to the floor. Breathe in as you bend at the elbows. Slowly take it into a rotation. Take your hands in a rotation at the elbows. Breathe out and complete the rotation, please. Let's try it one more time. Remember to also synchronize breathing. Let's try it in the reverse direction, please. Breathe in for one half of the circle. Breathe out for the other half. Very simple physical cultural exercises or practices that are introduced by our Guruji, so which are going to help us greatly by practicing regularly. Now let's take care of the next joint that we can think of, that is the shoulder joints. We took care of all those tiny finger joints, all those in our hands, elbows, wrist, and now we're moving on to shoulders. Very slowly and carefully, if you're able to raise your hands, you can do that. If not, you can keep your hands down while rotating the shoulders, whichever is more comfortable for you. If you're raising your hands up, might as well stretch your body, please. Stretch, stretch. I hope you're synchronizing breathing also along with this rotation of the shoulders. Go very slowly, please. No need to rush. Let's go one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's try a couple rotations in the reverse direction, please. We are trying to strengthen ourselves in all possible ways. So we're going to take care of both right and left sides of our body. We're going to do movements which are complementary to each other. That way, we are going to leave no stone unturned towards our good health, right? That should be our aim. All right, wonderful. So we took care of our hands now. Let's extend our legs, keep them slightly apart, please. Either you can do it while sitting down or in a chair as well. Once again, we'll start with the smallest ones, which are the joints in our toes. We're going to bend the joints in our toes, just the toes, please. Bend them. It may be a little difficult to see my movements with the socks. Please stretch them and bend your toes backwards. Bend your toes front. Just hold the bent position, please. That will benefit us. Then extend them now and bend them backwards. Let's do it with our whole of our feet. Simple flexion and extension. Breathe in. Forward bending, please. Hold the position. Kindly hold the position. Backward bending. Once again, hold the position. Please continue to observe yourselves. If I ask you, you should be able to tell me where you're feeling stretching, where you're feeling benefited or compression, anything that is associated with that movement or practice. Please observe yourselves. Wonderful. Now let's spread our legs slightly apart, further apart. We're going for rotation. Just spreading out so our toes are not touching each other. Rotate in one direction, please. Just focus on rotating at our ankles here. Yeah. And then, of course, our legs are also moving, which is absolutely fine. But the focus here is on our ankles. Wonderful. I hope you synchronized breathing as well. Now bring your legs together, keep your back straight, please. Bend your knees. Now we're taking care of our knees. Take support of your hands and slowly pull. Pull the bent leg towards your chest or towards your shoulder. Hold that position, please. Very simple. I hope you're also relaxing, not holding your body tight. Release, please. Let's try on the other side. Bend, pull. Keep your back, try to keep your back straight, please. And then release. Just simple movements one more time on both sides. And of course, if you like any of this practice more than any other, so I would encourage you to select the practices that are most beneficial for you and try them more number of repetitions for your self practice. Due to shortage of time, we may just be doing a couple times here, but you're welcome to try it longer at your own time. Now let's try one new practice today, which is rotation at our trunk here. It gives a nice, beautiful massage at our core also. Just rotate at the trunk here, waist. Place your palms at a comfortable distance, not too close, not too far. Just at a little bit of distance from the body. Spread your fingers to get good grip. Slowly, as you breathe out, you bend forward, please. Try to bring your forehead, nose or chin to the ground or floor. As close to the floor as possible. Please don't overdo any practice. And then in your final position, just stay there, please. Observe yourselves. You can note how you're feeling stretching on one side of the body, compression on the other side. Come back, please. Come back. You can breathe in, take a little bit of rest, then go for the other side. Once again, rotate well. Rotate at the trunk or waist well. Now, place your palms on the floor. Bend forward, please. Please do not raise your hips. Just continue to be seated. Continue to be seated on your hips. Don't raise them and then slowly bend forward. Stay there and come back. Okay, let's try just one more time. So good trunk twisting. And you can even practice this while sitting in a chair. Just make sure you're holding your chair firmly so you don't lose balance. Okay, one last time, please. Wonderful. I hope you're feeling good with these simple movements and simple yogic practices. Now, let us go for the next physical cultural exercise, which is for the whole of our legs now, okay? Either you can just lie down to this much level where you're taking support of your elbows and forearms, or you can lie down completely, okay? Whichever is more comfortable for you. What we're going to do is we are biking with our legs. Slowly bend your legs, either one leg or both legs, and pull your knees closer to the chest. Raise your legs up straight, and then slowly bring the legs back to the floor. Don't drop them, please. Gently bring them back. Just one more time. And anytime there's a pressure on the abdomen or chest, just allow the breath to naturally go out. Don't have to worry too much about the breathing part. It usually happens automatically. But just to remind you, try not to be breathing in when in a natural course of breathing, the exhalation may be happening. Now let's try it in the reverse direction, please. So we're keeping the legs straight at the knee, raising the legs up to an angle of 90 degrees from the floor. Bend at the knees, bring your knees closer to the chest or shoulders. Then slowly take them away, place the feet on the floor and then extend your legs. If you feel this position is hard on your shoulders and upper body, please don't worry about it. If you need rest, you can just lie down and try it, okay? So one more time. Your comfort is most important, and also rest is a must, as Guruji always reminds us. So if your body is seeking rest, please take a few moments of rest. Now once again, raising your legs straight at the knees to an angle of 90 degrees from the floor. Bend them at the knees, bring them closer to the upper body or chest. Slowly take them away and then extend them. One last time, please. Very slowly. Take your legs in a rotation or circle here. So your hip joints are also getting good exercise in this practice. Wonderful. If you'd like to take a few moments of relaxation, if you're on the floor, you can take break and relaxation in Shavasana or the dead body pose. Legs apart, hands apart, away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. The whole body gets thorough relaxation. And you can even let your head roll to one side very carefully. If you need support of pillows under your waist or shoulders, wherever you feel, please go ahead and take the support, whatever is necessary for your own self-care. Once we take a little bit of rest in Shavasana, I would like to practice a few practices on the stomach. Once again, this is the time for you to assess whether this practice is for you or not. If you're in doubt, just watch today, please, and talk to us about it. And then you can decide whether you should practice or not. For normally healthy people, it's absolutely fine to practice. So any of you who should not be putting pressure on your abdomen or upper body, please avoid it. Please, this is Makarasana where you're placing your palms, one on forearms, one on top of the other, and then just resting your head on the forearms, please. Keep your legs apart. Crocodile pose or Makarasana. We're just rolling over from Shavasana onto our belly now, and then taking rest in Makarasana or the crocodile pose. This is also a practice or posture meant for relaxation. Now we are going for the next one. Bring your legs together, please. Palms by the side of your chest. Bring your elbows towards each other. Slowly pull them towards each other. Your palms are in a way that the fingers are spread out so you get good grip. Chin on the floor, please. Legs together. Now you're going for Bhujangasana or the Cobra pose. Palms are at the nipple line. Slowly raise your head up. Very slowly start raising your upper body only until your belly button. Not more than that, please. It's not easy in the beginning, but it's a great practice. So please keep trying. And also do not hold your breath. Please keep breathing. Do not hold your body tight means even in this final position, you should be feeling that you're leaving the body loose. Keep breathing, please. Hold the position and then slowly come back. Take rest in Makarasana or the crocodile pose. Wonderful. Take a few moments of rest where you're automatically placing one forearm on top of the other. Your head is resting on the forearms. Legs are apart and you're resting in crocodile pose. Next, we are moving on to Shalabhasana or the locust pose. Make a fist of your palms, please. Place them underneath your thighs. Underneath your thighs, legs are together. Chin is on the floor again. Now we can raise either one leg or both legs to an angle of about 30 degrees from the floor. Continue to support your leg with that fist you have under the thigh. And keep your legs straight to the knees, please. Keep breathing. Chin is still on the floor. Keep breathing. Relax, please. Relax. Come back to crocodile pose or Makarasana for a little bit of rest. So we are just introducing a few of these new asanas for anybody who would like to practice a little bit more. And for those of you who would like to avoid it, please avoid it. There are many other practices that are more suitable for you. Now, one last practice here while we are here is Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Keeping your legs slightly apart, we are bending them at the knee. You can either practice with one leg or both legs. However, you please try it. Chin on the floor first. Relax your whole body before you move to the next step. In the next step, you're trying to hold the ankles with your palms, the thumb inside, four fingers outside. Then slowly, as you have a good grip on your ankles, you're going to push your legs above the floor and away from the body while you're also raising your upper body from the floor. Just try to find your final position where you are able to stay stable. Sthira Sukham Asanam means an asana. In an asana or a posture, you should be stable and comfortable. That is the true way of practicing yoga, yogasana. Keep breathing, please. Keep breathing. Relax. Come back to Makarasana. Come back to Makarasana. Please practice to the extent possible. Do not feel disappointed in any way if you're not able to practice to the extent you expect. But with regular practice, your body will become better and better, and you will be amazed as to what extent you can take your practice. Keep breathing. Little bit of rest in Makarasana. And then slowly turn to one side, please. Slowly get up. I would be careful from while getting up. Need not rush and get up. Let me do a quick time check. So we have only a few minutes left to complete our yoga practice for today. But I hope you're feeling good, relaxed with all these simple and some a little more advanced postures that we are introducing you to. Once again, be seated in the comfortable posture that you were in the beginning of the class. Let us practice a little bit, maybe for 5 more minutes, and then conclude our session for today. Please do a check on yourself. Keep your eyes closed. Are you feeling relaxed? If you're feeling any part of your body has been held tight, try to relax it, please. Loosen, let the tension go away. Place your palms on the knees. You can practice now either sitting on the floor or sitting in a chair, however you're comfortable. Try to keep your back straight again, aligned with your neck and head. Now observe your breathing. Your breathing should come back to normal. And if you're able to go for deep breathing, that's even good, better. Please go for deep breathing. Should not be thinking about anything else. Please keep your mind with your body, be one with your practice. Just these simple checks every now and then during our yoga practice will help us stay grounded, stay rooted with our practice. Now, let us go for simple movements for our neck, as we should take care of our neck every day because it's holding the heavy weight of our head, as well as throughout the day, we are also exerting our neck in many ways. So let's take care of our neck with these simple movements, starting with forward bending. Please breathe out as you bend forward. Just your head and neck are moving. In the final position, just stay there, relaxing your neck, please. Don't hold it tight, relax it there. You're feeling stretching on the back of your neck, compression on the front of your neck. Now slowly raise your head up, start bending backwards, please. Start bending backward. And now in the final position, once again, just relax, please. Feeling stretching on the front of your neck and compression on the back. One last time, forward and backward bending in silence, please. Practice for yourself. Wonderful. Now let's go for sideways bending of the neck. Please start with any side. Feel the effects of the practice. Feel the stretching of the neck on one side, compression on the other side. Hold the position, or rather stay in that position for a few moments and benefit from it, please. Come back to the starting position. Now on the other side, very carefully. Being careful gives us a bonus of avoiding injuries. You're taking care of yourself. You're strengthening yourself by going very slow and careful. Now, one last time on both sides. Let's practice in silence, please. Now, turning sideways. I hope you're synchronizing breathing. Twist your or rotate your neck to the extent possible to one side. Stay in the position, strengthen your neck, and slowly come back, please. Release. Now to the other side, very carefully. Come back, please. Release. One last time on both sides. Practicing for ourselves in silence at our own pace. Wonderful. One last movement for practice for our neck is neck rotation. So bending forward, taking our neck to one side, very gently and carefully take the neck to the back. Please start breathing in for one half of the rotation, and then slowly as you take your neck to the other side and complete the rotation, please breathe out. Please practice rotation of the neck. The rest of your body is stable, only your neck and head are moving. Please practice along with synchronizing the breathing. Please don't go fast in this particular practice because you may feel giddy afterwards. Let's practice a couple times in the reverse direction in silence, please. Enjoy the silence. Wonderful. The more you take care of yourself, the more your body will thank you, your mind will thank you. So this concludes our yoga practice for today. If you have a little bit more time, please remember the practices that we did last time, standing up, forward bending, backward bending, sideways bending. Try all of those. We just want to limit our yoga practice to 30 minutes. That way, we are able to introduce new practices every time. We are able to keep it to an extent where some of the folks don't feel it's very lengthy session. But if you have a little bit more time, please help yourselves more with a little more practice. Now let's conclude with meditation, please, which is one of the later stages of yoga. Please sit in silence, go back to that relaxed state of body and mind. Focus on your breathing, or you can just bring your focus and attention to any god that you have faith in, or an element of nature like a waterfall or beautiful sunrise, a lovely bird that is singing in the morning. Any mental visualization that will calm you, which will bring peace to you, which will bring joy to you. Just focus on that, please, for a few moments. And let's sit in silence with that focus. Please bring your palms together, rub them a little bit. With the friction generates warmth. Place them on your eyes. And slowly, as you massage your face once again, you're opening up your eyes. Thank you very much. As I mentioned, if you have more time, please do meditation for a longer time. Please practice a few more asanas or practices that we've introduced in the previous sessions for a longer time. Thank you so much for joining. And please, each of you, do hit me up with questions and messages. Let me know how you're feeling, okay? And we'll continue to bring really fun as well as very effective yoga practices for you. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy. Namaste.